Alright, greetings and salutations, kids. Let's throw some words over here into the CTHLIVE channel. See if Beef respawns. If Beef hits us back up, in fact, we could probably just look, see who we happen to have on our friends panel. Looks like Tlab and Voodoo are the only ones on, so no Beefykins. I wonder who that is. It's hiding out in our sweet place. Of course, you guys are welcome to jump into that. There's no password on CTHLIVE. Over on the Sarlona server, it's my stream channel, as it were. We're going to kind of fiddle around, see if Beef decides to jump in with us today. If he does, then we'll switch back over to Java. If not, we'll just power through on this. I'm going to switch to my... Please, no more ouchies. I was watching a video and I took them off, so I gotta get them back on now that I'm not as worried about seeing the colors. Seeing all the colors of the green. Yeah, that's the thing about wearing these. Everything looks a little bit greenish. But if it makes it 15% less pain, I will take it. I think what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to go back down to the first story, and we're going to pick up a healer person. We are running around doing Reapers. Just Reaper 1s, nothing too stressful on a melee. But we are doing some Reapers, so we do want to make sure that we have somebody to cast the healing magics on us. Yeah. I think I'm just down with old Samuel. Hey, there's Tlab. What's up, big dog? But, yeah, we're gonna get our healer, and then we're gonna run over to House Beneath. This should finish up our 3-Barrel Cove saga. There's a lot of experience. Get out of here. Get out of here, names. Get out of here. We're at 346 hit points with our wind stance on. Not bad. I'll take it. Boop. And then we step into Reaper mode. We should gain some hit points in Reaper mode. Almost 100. Yeah, that seems okay. Seems acceptable.
The tower is being attacked from the inside.
Alright. Yeah. Hi, excuse me, pardon me, coming through. So if you haven't seen me play this particular method before, I like to run up to the top, get the guy started chit-chatting, which will summon the other guys out here in the hallway, and then we can get their help to clean up this room. This is my preferred method for dealing with this shenanigans. It's not for everyone. But it does work the best for yours truly. Now you get to play the Catch Up the Sam game. Well, you're going to have lots of time because I will not be playing much the rest of the week. I might get a little bit of time on Thursday, maybe, but I think I kind of want to play Factorio tomorrow if I play. I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to play. I kind of also want to do a longer bus video recording, kind of go over all the things. I am going to be going to my family's on Christmas, as well as my other family on the weekend after Christmas. And I've always found that if I can't take the thing that I actually want the people are going to ask me about, the very least I can do is take a video about it. because they're going to ask. They're going to want to know what it's like. They're going to want to know how's it going, what's going on. And I just need to make a longer... Let's make a much longer video presentation essentially for it. And also I need to kind of figure out what I need to pick up while I still have access to the truck. I think Remington basically go back to the school pretty much right away again. So I don't have a lot of time with the truck.
After the sounds of battle die away, the door to the armorer's strong room sweeps
I want to
open.
make sure that I have thought through as many of the purchases that are physically large as I can.
A thick layer
And making a
of
little
dust
video
covers
for
the
that will
room.
definitely help.
Even worse than the choking dust is the stench wafting up
Big problem is I really want to buy some cool
water from the
like Living Edge stuff and like make like a really sweet couple of things, like
down below.
really make it pretty. Not that I care about the pretty, but the wife definitely would care about the pretty. And I found some really amazing live edge cut stuff. Wood, there we go, wooden planks on Facebook today. And some of them are very expensive though, is the problem. But they are so damn pretty. And would make like an absolutely amazing I'm trying to think of what it's called real fast. Epoxy countertop or epoxy wall or whatever. It would look really awesome. Let me see if I can actually, if I pull them up really quick, if it'll actually work. Ooh. Yeah, like here's the one I was actually thinking about. This Osage orange burlap set. Like, look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? Like, those would make an amazing epoxy countertop or epoxy wall or whatever I need. It's already at 10% moisture, so it's ready to go. But yeah, I mean, that's just absolutely insane. But I haven't decided which way we want to go yet. We're ready to pull the trigger on something quite like that or something different. And, you know, you never know with my family when they'll, like, especially my mom's side, when they'll actually listen to me and decide to, like, surprise me with something pretty great. It's a real help towards my goals. So, like, one year I talked about how I was, people were coming over and I was grilling out constantly, like, big grills. Not barbecue, big difference, obviously. But I was grilling a lot, like every other weekend, basically, for like 10, 12, 13 people sometimes. And I said that one year, and my mother and her husband, Gary, built me a massive grill. It's pretty great. It's at my brother-in-law's house right now, who does a lot more grilling and barbecuing than I do, but now, because my kid's gone and my friends moved far away from the state, but so I don't use it as much anymore. Now I need the small, the smallest possible barbecue or grill.
Blood-tide pirates roam the halls, searching for plunder.
Oh, I'm taking a lot of poison damage.
As the magical shields vanish,
Sure why, but Jersey's hanging out with me today again.
cheer at your victory.
He was in here earlier today when I was trying to lay down. I ended up doing basically none of the work I needed to get done. My head was just really bothering me. And I laid down for a while. I never really got back up and got moving.
Anywhere on the second floor. He must have
Just means I have to do stuff tomorrow. I just won't be able to put it off. But that's okay. Should have done this stuff today anyway.
Blood-tide pirates stand over the prone bodies of the wounded, pointing them down to their lord.
Oh, this Reaper. That's what's going on. We might die because of that Reaper. Did he get got in the traps? It might have done. So I do not see it now. Wow, did we really just luck sack our way through that? And that Reaper on our tail, I really thought we were going to be in trouble for a moment. Yeah, those guys don't matter.
This door leads out to the very
They
top
can
of
just
the tower.
stand in here and make, please come hit us faces.
Interior teems with pirates, screaming for your blood. The infamous Crimson Moon, flagship with Captain Tew's fleet, flying men of the tower, destroy the airship and the pirates who are stranded in the tower.
I actually really like the triple earth attack as well. I'm also try to fire off the don't get stunned. Stun days sleep.
A doorway leads into the tower's uppermost chamber.
Don't get stunned is pretty huge.
You hear raised voices screaming about the loss of the airship.
Alright.
One voice overshadows
Anything
the
else
all.
exciting and interesting happening on the old
He's
Twitterverse?
ready for his last bloody stand.
Not a ton, it looks like.
As the crimson moon falls from the sky, burning, there is a scream of fury behind you. Captain Tew has arrived.
Sure where that pile of force damage came from. Yeah, really don't see anything. Christmas Eve Eve is trending, which I suppose is now. So Merry Christmas Eve Eve. Happy Unchristmas. Another day that's not Christmas. I know, I had read that 80% of Americans in some way, shape, or form celebrate Christmas. And out of that 90%, 40% do it for religious reasons and 50% do it so they don't feel ostracized. Like, wow, those seems like really odd numbers. But that includes, you know, people who are Jewish or Muslim or whatever that they celebrate Christmas even though that's not what's up. It's pretty hilarious. I saw my friend John on the way back from Kansas City yesterday, and his wife is Jewish, and he married into a Jewish family, Jewish household, and I got to be in a Jewish wedding, which is part of the reason I love Jewish culture, because the Jewish wedding was so amazing, so much fun that I give them a hard time about like the little rules of Judaism that they break. I shouldn't, but I do because I find it to be really funny. But we were talking about Christmas, and I wanted to know how the kids were and what they wanted and stuff. And he was, oh yeah, and he whips out his phone, and the only picture of his phone that he had of his kids at the time, or at least the only one that he showed me, was them sitting on Santa's lap. I thought it was awesome. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Give me the skip a quest for free as a VIP. Let's go. What do we got? Yeah, none of those matter. Hollow experience, please. Let's leave. Let's go to House D. Oh, this is so big. Why did I ride past the teleporter? And the pit. We literally have 2 quests left to do, or 3 quests left to do. We have the pit. We have Market to Con and Gwyland's stand. Why is that on? Should have been on. So those are like the 2 quests left that I'm actually interested in making sure that we get the XP for. Especially the pit here. It's a really solid one for getting those things. Alright, if you've never seen me do the pit, it's going to be an interesting moment or two here or there. Did you notice that I run around that outside beacon and fall down? It's because this path that I'm on right here will lead you everywhere you want to go. Assuming that you know when to get off it. with some creative jumping. So I
An engraving on the wall reads, "To the
I try to
Factorio."
teach the one ramp method. You guys are welcome to
The room is filled with
critique if you'd
strange
like,
levels
but
of
it's the best way that I have found. Need to carry a quarterstaff with me for when times like this. We probably actually have slightly too much pottage on us. That's probably what is going on. So if we look at our potions here, I mean, we have 7 pounds. Yeah. I don't know if we need 6 pounds of blindness removal pots. But I'm not, like, seeing anything super heavy. Like, I don't see a shield or anything crazy. Let's just hit us really hard. Thank you for letting us actually hit the box, DDO. Appreciate you.
As the final room
I'm also not necessarily a big fan of feather falling around.
rumbles to life.
So I didn't.
An engraving on the wall reads,
But you could definitely feather fall over to here if you don't know where to go. I don't know, I think in a life or two I will do a slow walk through a lot of the quests. I'll like break them up by sections and do all a bunch of things that we normally wouldn't even do. But and I'll put them all each on YouTube and kind of make a series, but I haven't pulled the trigger on that just yet. Well, we'll just lag for a minute. There we go. Kill some future problems. It's 5 less troglodytes we got to deal with in the future. Again, you'll notice no feather fall. I will put feather fall on all. I will have feather fall on and off sporadically. So don't think that I'll never wear it, but I don't use it as often as some people do in this quest. There'll probably be a minute where we'll have like a weird lag second, and having feather fall would have prevented us from doing something like bad, and we'll end up falling down to the bottom. But please don't die because I have feather fall on. I could. I've died before because I've had feather fall on. You often, when you play without it, you used to how the game handles without it, and you can easily die because you have it. Because it handles differently. Just like if you are used to it all the time, and you don't have it, your game handles differently, and you could die.
A barrier surrounds the elemental.
These are things we like to call facts. Alright, so right here, if you look carefully, you can see a hump right here. That's a trap. Don't go for that. Just go for this ledge. Same thing, like this. Just look at it, walk onto it. Don't get fooled by the trap. We gotta pick up collectibles. They've been dropping sweet collectibles in bags lately. Vorpal Quarterstaff of Giant Bane. Didn't see what the minimum level was, but that might be near. No, never mind. I say it might be near acceptable, but level 10 is not. Alright, the pit security traps. So, the pit security traps is the one with all the wheels in it. We're going to run up this ramp. It's going to wind around like a crazy person. Woo! But this is the same ramp that we ran up before. We're just going to stay on it. We're not going to switch sides. Just stay on one ramp. But Samus, would it have been faster to take the other ramp? Probably at some point, but you get lost and you don't know when you're necessarily switching over. Don't do it. Just stay on the one ramp. Now's a good time to grab your shield scroll.
The security system appears to be powered by several rune-colored beams.
Now there's a couple of different methods that people like to do. The most common one is to fall down. I'm not a fall down guy. I'm pretty sure it's F. Fall down, clear the bottom, work my way up. That does make a lot of sense if you don't have a hireling or something, but I generally have a hireling. So for me, I'd much rather work my way up so I'm not wasting some time. Clearing the bottom and then working my way back up. What we'll just do is we'll take the hireling and put him right here. Famine Reaper. No, I should probably just play music today. What the F? These two guys decided to pick on him and not come for me. Okay. I don't understand it personally, but whatever.
As the wheel slides into place, a loud pop comes from the center of the room.
Oh, there's a real danger down here. Boop.
As the wheel slides into place, a loud pop comes from the center of the room.
Get a couple of quick heals from Ellery. Unfortunately, we still didn't grab our resurrection scrolls, so we can't just res our other healer. Which we probably should have. I definitely meant to. Alright, so the traps are on now in the main room. Another excellent reason to not have your feather fall on. Get through the various traps here as quick as possible. So you don't get jaded. Good boing, good boing. I feel like the gummy bears. Jumping here and there and everywhere. We are the Samius bears. Whoa, 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 whoa. So I was telling Remington today that why we were over at Dustin's, we ended up playing a new game for me. I think it was called Super Fight. It was a lot of fun. Kind of has that Card Against Humanity-esque vibe where you have it's card-based group game where you're not really like playing a strategy game against each other per se, like a group card game, but it has that similar vibe. There's a judge and you're like arguing things, and in this case the point is that the judge builds a super villain that needs to be defeated, and alright, well, I guess we lost that bonus chest. I'm not going back up. That quick moment of lag was all it took to kind of cause us to fall there. But the general idea is that they build a supervillain, you build a superhero, but the cards make it really silly. So you have like good powered cards. So you could be like Vegeta, that's 10 stories tall, is one of the ones that I had, where there's a lot of different ones that it's like, but you're just cosplaying. So you're like this badass superhero, but you're just cosplaying. So you can like play things on your stuff to make them stronger, or on your other people's things to make them weaker. It was a lot of fun. Alright, so I'm going to pull up my heroes list here. I want to always thank everybody for being my heroes, helping support the stream. I do that pretty much every time right here in the pit. I find it to be a personally very satisfying place to thank everybody. Those of you who have graciously given either on Patreon or here on Twitch or other ways of donating to the stream, I definitely appreciate it. Love you long time. Also, I tend to do that when I do stuff that's a little bit on the shady side. I don't necessarily want people to see what I'm doing. Oh my goodness. Just taking way too long.
As you throw the
Alright, never
switch,
mind.
you
Forget
hear
it.
a loud click.
Forget it.
The breaker
I'll just search this
system
door
resets.
out. Wow, and we found this trap. Alright. Goody for us, I guess. Cloud's Portable Hole for our Class Portable Hole collection. Alright, to the Energon Cube. Sometimes it takes a minute. I'm not very good at shady stuff. I'm too honest. That's what they called me, Honest Sam. No, it's definitely not that. Definitely not that.
Sputtering, greasy slime, the last troglodyte eggs rupture. The breeding grounds are destroyed.
If I was reliable in any shape or form, I would have mailed out these cards to you. Oh my gosh, I just clicked that one like a crazy person. So many clicks. Alright, I know which one this is.
engraving on the wall reads, "The main control room."
Anyway, again, you'll notice that this ramp goes up and down past the furnaces. It's, again, everything that we want.
An engraving on the wall reads, "To the bilge control room."
I'd like to know what this old version of this quest looked like.
An engraving on the wall reads, "To the bilge control room."
Alright, you'll notice this is one of the few times I actually bother to put on Featherfall. Is there jump high enough? It is. Oh. But we lag through stuff anyway. Isn't that special? Nope. Come on. I don't know why this particular room in this quest causes me so much trouble. I legitimately do not understand. And it's just like lag trouble. It's not doing the quest trouble. It's lag trouble. Like for some reason the vertical jetting up and down screws it up. Delicioso. Alright, we're going to aim for that little puff of smoke out there.
Barriers surround the elementals, channeling their essences into the furnace.
Okay, good night.
Very worn out. I don't have any water for my diffuser, Johnny.
Yeah, you can use that if you want.
So much water in my bottle. Jersey, I'm going to bed.
That sounds good. It has been one of those days. Probably too much time in the car this weekend.
An engraving on the wall reads, "To the main breaker room." An engraving on the wall reads, "The intake room has been turned into a troglodyte spawning ground."
Get topped off really quick. Okay. Jeez. You must be a bad person. You are a bad person. We've all made mistakes. Not sure why I'm not allowed to hit the ooze, but so be it. Just not allowed to hit it. Alright, we're ransack. Ellery, come here. Go pull that lever for me, please, darling. Hell, I might just be able to finish the quest, loot, and walk away. With the way they're attacking this Earth Elemental corpse. Nice big chunk of experience, as its way happens to be. I picked up a shield. It looks like we're okay though. Now I'll show you guys where to jump when you don't have Featherfall to get down quickly. What you want to do is you want to go to the to the furnaces. You want to slide along this pipe. You want to go down this way regardless. But if you... Oh, I missed a lever somewhere. Well, never mind. I must have missed it in the third furnace. I'm not going back for it now. But had you remembered and pulled all 3 levers, you'd slide down here. You might have one guy, but that guy mostly because they bounced out. Well, thank you, Anonymous. Appreciate you.
Duck, bird, race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. It's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales, woo! Every day that I've been making DuckTales, woo! Tales of daring, good, bad, and good. DuckTales. There's a danger behind you. There's a stranger out to find you. What to do? Just grab onto some DuckTales, woo! Every day that I am making DuckTales, woo! Tales of daring, do bad and good. DuckTales, woo! Not phony tales or goblin tales, no DuckTales.
It's a Lab's a big boo-boo moment. Yeah, I can't believe he's calling me a noob because I forgot a lever. He's got a TR. Thank you, Anonymous User. I appreciate it very much. It's a big, big deal. I appreciate it greatly. More than you possibly could know, as a matter of fact. Let's throw the rest of this stuff into the old grinding machine here. Daggers. Hey, you did it, my friend. You did it. Ugh. You made it war. War! All you gotta do is get to level 9 in the next 10 minutes. You can do it. Oh, what's the current sales this week? I haven't even looked. DDO.com. Oh, the last, is it still characters, I hope? I needed to buy a character slate. News. There's so many clicks to get to Chronicle here. Yep, that was double accommodation to Valor through yesterday. Double points, auto boxes, Tensor's transformation text, epic hearts of wood, favorite soul, sentience, jeweler kits, 75% off of UMD tomes of skill, 25 off tomes of learning, low level adventure packs plus 2 tomes, character slots through the 26th. All right, good. Good. I need to pick up a character slot, I think. So not the big bonus, but pretty reasonable size bonus. I feel like I had just gone through Tier de Con on Javabot. So to be going back through it so soon on Samus feels a little bit weird. A bit weird and wonky. Also kind of feels weird not going for all the optionals either.
Dank water drips on you from the moss hanging above.
Definitely really like how the monk is playing at this level. I can't wait until next level when I have real hand wraps to put on it. I have
Just step
I have a
forward.
macabre hand wrap.
Shaft
Oh, come
descends
on.
into water. Paths continue further
Really?
to
I don't
the
want to have to
northwest.
fall all the way down here. Good, good, good. I got both my macabre hand wraps, and of course it'll be easy to go get a set of Barovian hand wraps. And I think both of those will be really awesome and interesting. Those will likely be the... I think I have a couple other hand wraps that
Moss frames the entrance to a
I
large
can use in
room
different places, but those will be the main
perfect location for an ambush.
ones. Man, I'm gonna have to add like some more of the like tailspin at the $5 value, at the $5 mark. That was too good. Well, Hireling should have pulled that lever for time, and I should have looted this chest. It was dumb of me.
You round the corner to find another large room. This one filled with
Jeez. We're just like half lagging all over the place. Not enough to be a problem, but enough to like an awful lot of falling. Or playing catch up or grabbing pipes. Honestly, Talab, I think if I was going to spend money right now on DDO besides a character slot, I think I would take a look at one of those weapon boxes. And I might pull the trigger on one. Just to have one that's like already capped out. A sentience gem, and then go back to carrying around a trash can or two. Oh, you're thinking about buying two to get your barbarian sword done. I mean, that's not the worst deal. I said I was thinking about getting one, mostly because I have re-saved that amount of points. Or very nearly. I also keep forgetting there's stuff on my Steam account that I've been meaning to pick up that's on sale, and I need to do that before these sales run off. Also, tomorrow I've got to get Remington's account. Or Remington's laptop set up with my Steam account and get the Jackbox stuff installed on there. Because I think we're going to take his laptop. Because my laptop honestly needs a fresh install. I put some web server stuff on it for...
You find yourself in a cavern instead of the familiar sewers. You must be getting close to the
to get some projects done, and it to make it work on Windows 10. Some stuff kind of went a little wonky, so I need to I guess it's a good thing I have all these resto potions. It'd be a shame if my healer had a resto potion.
The caves continue to twist and turn. Many intertwining footprints suggest that the Hobgoblin village is nearby.
And I would like to have manslaying equipped, but the only place I can put it at this level, I think, is my goggle slot. And I really like having these, the particular set that I'm wearing. Although I did find the, of the claw set. I could have put it on as well. It's not quite as good, but hi, can I get a Jaheel? Does that seem like too much? Jump to the back line. Oh, somebody in here is a bad man. It's that guy. Good job, Samuel. I think I would have died there if Samuel hadn't come up and saved me earlier. Your friend went into labor Friday night and just had her baby, a healthy 6-pound boy. Congratulations, Talab's one friend. Has a long labor though. Yeah. Remington was inconvenient but right on time, and he was super fast, all things considered. I had just had like a shift change from overnights to days, and I was nope. And I was like trying to sleep back in the evening and at night again, and I took what I thought was a handful of sleeping pills, but I ended up taking some
Zarzag calls
caffeine pills, like a bunch.
before you. It is dangerous to remain.
So, the night that I should have slept, I was caffeined up, and then the wife. I was finally able to feel like I could sleep. I laid down. It was 12:30. I was gonna close my eyes and go to sleep, and my wife goes, my water just broke. And I'm like, congratulations. And she's like, I'm gonna get ready to go. I'm like, sure, sounds great. I just like laid there. I heard her talking to her mom and stuff and whatnot. And then I realized what was happening.
Glimpse a tunnel at the top.
Morning, Dallas. How's it going, bud? So I ended up not sleeping for like a very long time when Remington came, and Tobrell and his mom took me out to eat. That mid-morning, mid-afternoon, whatever, that Remington was born. Oh, so I guess finish up. We got to the hospital around 1. Remington was born at like 6:15 or something like that. So he came. He was very quick. But my wife's doctor is notorious for quote-unquote stripping the membranes, which I guess not just causes labor, but also tends to cause a quick labor. They're gonna check up. She had a checkup that morning. The funny part of that story that I didn't tell is that somewhere around 2:30, I was pretty out of it, right? Because I just hadn't slept, and the wife goes, I think I'm gonna throw up, and I came over to comfort her, but I didn't have anything to catch the throw up in, so she ended up puking all over me. And she's like, well, stupid, what do you think you were gonna do? I'm like, you're right, you're definitely right. What was I gonna do? Like force her not to puke? With cuddles, the power of cuddles, command you to not. No, that's not. I wasn't smart. Could have grabbed a trash can or any number of things that actually would have helped. Yeah, once you have the first C-section, you might as well just get them all done that way. If the scar's already there, you might as well just finish them up. Just again, at the time, I was definitely not functional. I did drive us to the hospital. But man, it was weird. And my mother had asked me to call her when we're on our way to the hospital. So I called her. I said, just so you know, we're on our way to the hospital. And she goes, okay, and hangs up the phone. Did we get... Generates the key. What's the one that lets you heal? Did we get that one yet? Doesn't look like it. Why are you down here? Some people can. I believe. Like, there are some people who have depending on the reason that they have the C-section, can still have a regular childbirth, but not a lot, as I understand it. Because, like, my sister-in-law, she, her first child was born from a C-section, and then they asked her what she wanted to do, if she wanted to have a regular childbirth or not for her second. And I'm pretty sure she decided that she decided for the second one she was going to try to have a regular childbirth, but then there was a complication. And then on her third, maybe I'm thinking incorrectly. I know the third child, there was a complication during childbirth and ended up having he was born prematurely. He ended up doing that one by C-section, but I think one of them came out normally. Yeah, I don't remember exactly all the stuff. Like I said, some people can get by without it, as I understand it. Again, I'm not a doctor, so I could be informed incorrectly, but... And then, I think Aislinn, similar way. I think she scheduled a C-section for her second child, but I think her first child is born traditionally. Right. One more. Let's go ahead and just pop in here, repair our stuff really quick. Pajamas break really easy. Oh, he's just got a backpack sticking out of the back of his cloak. The backpack window for easy access. I didn't realize that Samuel had ran out of time already.
Several broken barrels lay scattered here. More
I have to
broken
play a little bit
tracks leading
more
down
cautiously.
the cave ahead. Troll tracks. You descend into a still cavern.
It's not the end of the
smelling
universe.
stagnant water and decay. Mushrooms line the floor. Spiders hang in the unpleasant air.
Titan says I missed the old lightning strike sound effect. I probably have never even heard it.
Ahead, you hear dripping water and an inhuman chittering. Rust monsters?
Well, before I was streaming, I had such a hard time hearing people in
You can only reason that the trolls
the in-game voice chat unless the volume was basically turned off. So a lot of the time, I just had the volumes turned completely off.
The stench permeating your clothes. Or is that the stench of trolls ahead?
Well, Ribby must be home. Means we'll probably hear the dishwasher relatively soon. He's supposed to do the dishes tonight. He went out with some of his friends from college.
Collected 8 cylinders hidden by House
A little bit curious as to what he was doing, to be honest, but
Rust monsters appear to be the troll's pets. It's unlikely that he could find a way out of them. The mushrooms have grown large and thick enough along the walls to provide a walkway down to the lower level. More statues there.
61 fragmentes. What's Remy's general field of study? He's going into psychology. He wants to be a basically like a social worker, but psychology. He wants to do like psychological forensics and stuff like that to help people like do character evaluations and stuff like that.
Well-traveled pathway.
I think he should do. I think he should get into this mathematics, psychology field that's kind of developing right now. But he's good at maths and he likes the idea of figuring out variables, but doesn't currently want to do that. I'm hoping he'll get into it. There's a really amazing TED Talk that I watched not that long ago. It's probably been a couple of years ago now. But
You have slain a mercenary lieutenant.
the general idea was that they were trying to figure out mathematical formulas for various psychological issues and situations. So like they had identified something like 100 variables that, depending on how you matched, they could decide whether or not you were going to be willing to get into a long-term relationship with a person based off of these series of variables, stuff like that. Stuff I find to be really interesting. Here you are. You're cold as ice. Good morning, Narlothept. What's up, Big Papa?
Mercenary lieutenant.
What about you guys? But I'm really excited for the Magicians. Next month is gonna be sweet. So many great TV shows come out next week. Or not next week, but over the next couple of weeks. Tomorrow we get the new Letterkenny. Might be the day after. I feel like it was Christmas Eve.
The stonework
And then we get
directions ahead. The sound of hooves and jingling chainmail echoes off the ruined walls.
We get the Magicians pretty quick after that. There's another thing that I can't remember what we get.
You hear the sound of wood being dragged across.
Something.
You mutter curses. It sounds like House Rani is busily excavating the ruins.
They want to get their Christmas shopping under control. My last
The ramp continues
gift showed up today from my
turning sharply and
wife, although I think I'm going to give it to her for her birthday
the trolls are evident
instead for
everywhere
Christmas.
you descend.
Then it's really fancy Amazon box wrapping. I don't see any reason not to have the life-stealing hand wraps going here. Let's get as much of this stuff poisoned as possible. To the danger zone. Ellery, you are not where you were told to stand, girl. Twitch is real wonky tonight. Yeah, I don't know. Anything can get real messed up. But I can see you on either place. So, just glad you're with us, Dallas. You have healing to do before you go to sleep, little Ellery.
Your eyes sting as you pour the gray powder into the Thorani supply crate. Your eyes sting as you pour the gray powder into the Thorani supply crates.
And the rest now, Ellery. Get your rest on, girl. Don't want her standing down there if I can help it.
More supplies have been stowed beneath an outcropping down the stairs ahead. Still more, Surapox flips a slimy claw
You're a
in your
scary
direction
boy, huh?
and growls at his troops who begin to close on you.
You're a scary boy.
Surapox is dead. He has slain a mercenary lieutenant.
Good evening.
Hey, there he is. What's up, big boy? Must have been out doing something fun tonight.
Yeah, taking a nap.
I did a little bit of that. Not enough, but a little bit.
I got home from work, wrapped one present, and was like, ah, it's nap time.
Seems reasonable to me. Now we can finish up here if you'd like to XP on the old Javas in a little bit. Talab is TRing
sure.
himself.
Yeah, he sent me a message, but he said he messed up his character, but he didn't say what happened.
Apparently he, when he epicked reincarnated, he did not remember to set his dexterity to...
Oh, so he couldn't take any range feats.
Yeah.
That sucks.
And I'm like, lesser heart of wood? It's like, I don't have the money. Like, I get ya. Feel that.
I'm gonna do a cogs quest real quick.
Sounds good.
What level is Javabot?
15, I think.
Okay. Well, I'm 18.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah, the guild was doing some stuff the other day, and I was like, I'll tag along.
Sounds good to me.
I will pike all the XP I can pike.
Yeah. So I'll have to look and see what... I feel like I was staying a level lower than I could take, so... To keep you in range. But like, oh! What a kick in the teeth. But, I had done all of chain 1, and I was thinking I might turn around and like do it on hard because you had to leave somewhere in the middle of chain 1. It sounds like I do not have to worry about that now.
I did all the Sharn chain, but none of the cogs.
Yeah, perfect. I don't think I've done any of the cogs either. I'm getting just knocked off of the ledges tonight in Gwyland's. You can't wait to fill your dad's 400 hit point car.
What does that mean?
I'm assuming he means
Horsepower. It was like HP. That I'm not reading it, but it can't be hit point. It must be HP.
No, I think his car has lots of hit points. I think that's what he's letting us know.
That's a tough boss for a level 1 character.
Right?
Your welcoming party defeated. You find that this supply site
He says, yeah, hit points.
reason dictates
He didn't, but that's what I'm going to read it as.
My car feels like it has 400 horsepower. It doesn't really.
I don't know. My bus has got all the horsepower in the world.
What up?
What's up?
Hey. How's life at level 1?
Well, I'm level 3 and, you know, pulling shit out of my cash.
Yep. What do we do when we fall down, Master Bruce?
We TR and try again.
That's right. Not today.
Well, just think about it. You probably won't have many raids to miss this weekend, I would imagine. Maybe I'm wrong, but
Yeah, you're probably wrong.
yeah, the guild's lonely on on the weekends.
I'm not even gonna misrate it. I have characters to run. I like to run them on Tolab, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a better shot at getting the item. I mean, at least they do the runes now. They're bound to account.
Yeah. I'm not really that worried about it. The only thing that I was worried about is just like making sure that I have enough time to get done before Alchemist comes out.
They haven't even put it up on whatever Lamania yet. You've got
Yeah, you can definitely get to 20.
I know.
I mean,
I know. I'm really not that concerned about it. Just I don't know. I think the biggest thing that irritated me was just the fact that it was such a stupid mistake. You know.
what kind of a dex tome do you have?
I had a +8 dex tome, so I had to put it at least a 13.
yeah.
No, you just needed an 11, right?
No, 13.
Hmm.
Because completionist doesn't count for it. I went to 22 trying to see if I could salvage it through like using completionist and stuff like that, and like taking a point of dex instead of a point of intelligence on a level up, but it was too foobarred.
Apparently, my level 9 attack speed is ferocious.
Is her what?
Is bad, atrocious.
I thought you said Hiroshima.
I did.
I
I
was
said
like,
ferocious. Ferocious, but my brain was not putting the right words together. I've got to get this Famine Reaper killed. It is wrecking me here.
Oh, hi, Ninth. Sorry, I didn't see you. I'm not paying attention to the chat right now. I'm trying to look through my TR cache, but hello. I apologize.
Yeah, Narlithip says hello.
Oh, hello. I do not have chat open.
Eat this tasty ham, get my eggs back. All I know is my level 9 attack bonus, or my level 9 attack speed is not up to Titan's expectations for all of his level 9 experience, I think.
What is?
I don't know, man.
Don't make me switch to my ranger and show you what true DPS is.
True raw DPS.
Oh my god. These champs are hitting super hard all of a sudden.
Teach us, oh great one.
Getting wrecked. You're sorry you heard melee? I am melee. But I'm also level 9. So you only get so much wiggle room when you're level 9. Oh,
someday I will loot these items.
Your eyes stain as you
Honestly, fairly certain it is about as
supply crate.
fast as it can possibly be right now.
Do you have the goggles from White Blue Mountain on?
I
They
do
have melee
not.
alacrity.
I do not, but I'm in wind stance, so that's 10%.
I think it stacks with that.
It shouldn't, because they're both equipment and bonus. Because I also have my plus 10 melee alacrity trinket. It didn't stack with that. I gotta come back down here. I gotta get this Mark of Law murdered. Oh, you son of a bitch. Like, I'm ready to move in and deliver the killing blow, and it like hits me for an 80-point light ray. Thanks, jerk.
You're welcome.
Oh man, just getting wrecked. Because I let my Ellery die, it's my fault. Saw her die in a second too late. The two priests are healing each other. Need enough key to light blast or Jade Fist one.
So I've had the Back to the Future movies on in the background all day. Kids are watching them for the first time.
Oh man,
Oh,
so
that's
great.
fun.
You're level 9? Yeah, you can play if you want. Level 9s are welcome. I'm
Yeah,
just doing this last quest though.
I showed them Christmas Story yesterday. And then today it's been Back to the Future.
Christmas Story's great.
It is.
My uncle watches it on a repeat every year. Like, if he doesn't watch it 8 times, I'll be surprised.
I watch it, like, a lot, too.
I'm a Christmas Story fan, I guess.
Only I didn't say fudge.
Yeah.
Did you see that they have like a 10-foot tall inflatable leg thing now? You know what I'm
No.
talking about. The
A leg lamp. It's a
yeah.
major reward.
Fragile. I think it's Italian.
Bobcast!
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Titan. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I just don't care. Apparently they changed
Shoot your eye out.
they changed the sound in the thunderclap or whatever. Where are you, Ellery? Yeah, you should have been totally safe up there.
I'm in your dreams, Samus.
Oh, she is too. Yeah, how did you die up there? What? Like, I don't understand. Alright. Unless the chat is just like obsessed with the fact that it's changed. Well, I'm just gonna take your word for it, Titan.
What are you even talking about?
Apparently they changed the sound on lightning strikes some time ago, and he doesn't like it. I told him that I never probably heard the old one. It's like,
They changed it enough that I didn't notice. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. So I just doesn't bother me. Now Die Hard, I'll watch Die Hard all the time.
It is good, but it's officially not a Christmas movie.
It so is a Christmas movie. There are presents. There is Christmas.
It takes place at
trees.
Christmas. It is not a Christmas movie.
Sure it is. He's there, and he's got to get home to Christmas. It's like all the other Christmas movies where the guy's got to get home for Christmas.
Nope.
Yeah.
You will not convince me.
That's fine. I do not have to convince you, regardless of
Yeah.
what.
I mean, you could be wrong. I don't care.
No. It's a great Christmas movie.
I'm kind of on beef side here.
Iron Man 3 is a so-so Christmas movie.
while it's a great movie, it is not a Christmas movie.
I totally support your tradition of watching it at Christmas time. That's fine.
Yeah.
Very much a Christmas movie.
No.
Oh, somebody at Warner Brothers is releasing my videos again. So I apologize for the influx of beebadoo sounds, but they are about to. Usually when they do this, they do it in like a batch of 10. They go, oh wait, this guy's playing a video game and talking over our music. We have to let it go. Let a bunch leave. Oh no, it's all about Christmassy goodness and spending time together as a family. Surviving Christmas, saying yippee-ki-yay. Mother Trucker, I feel like it's all very Christmassy.
Nothing says Christmas like crawling over broken glass.
Well, he ran over broken glass. He never crawled through.
Well, he's barefoot.
Yeah. And he said Merry Christmas to a lot of people. I'm pretty sure he even says Merry Christmas when he gives generously. Very generously
when he generously gifts all those bullets to the other guys from Germany.
I was gonna say they gave the cop the body through the Gus gave Gus a dead body.
That stands up just as much as like saying that the Passion of the Christ is a Christmas movie because it's about Jesus Christ.
Oh, on Christmas. I actually have never seen the
Gremlins is more of a Christmas movie than
Christmas
Die Hard.
movie is an excellent. Gremlins is an excellent Christmas movie. Because there, the gift was Gizmo.
The Mogwai. The gift of the Mogwai.
Just stop. I'm outvoted. You want to get banned? I do not take well when people tell me.
Just
to
stop.
That's not a thing. I really don't care about what people vote because this is a samocracy, not a democracy. That's an Easter movie. Ah, that makes sense. You'd be correct. That makes sense.
Passion of the Christ?
Passion of the Christ. Probably an Easter movie.
That one's actually fair.
Your eyes sting as you pour the grape.
I said I don't know if I've ever actually watched Passion of the Christ.
Well,
I'll have to watch it next Easter, I guess.
You're not missing much.
I imagine I'm missing a lot. I hear
happy
it's really
Easter,
good.
I got you a movie.
Yeah.
You gotta buy him a movie and a tomato pizza.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
And an onion pizza for his wife.
Yes.
That pizza was like the culmination of his entire family's hatred. It was covered in tomatoes and onions.
Oh no, I thought it was good once I was able to like get past the section of tomato.
I generally also I don't hate them like you, but I don't like big chunks of tomatoes, but I couldn't taste it.
Oh man, I could. But then again there's certain things that taste very different and sharp to me that apparently most people don't have a problem with, and there's a lot of things that I eat that a lot of people don't like. Like I find broccoli to be very sweet.
No.
But a lot of people are like, no, that's not what it tastes like at all. I'm like, oh no, it's really like you put a little salt on it. It's really sweet and tangy, and like
It's neither of those things.
Yeah, see, but it's just different.
It's like earthy.
I think you might be mistaking a piece of broccoli with some kiwi.
I just have a different sense of smell than you guys do.
Maybe your wife dips your broccoli in sugar.
No, because she won't even eat it.
She's gotta do things like that kids do.
No.
Now, Sam, eat your vegetables.
I've always liked
He only gives him a spoon that's shaped like an airplane.
I've always liked broccoli because it's tasty like
open the hanger.
There's a lot of foods that I don't understand why people dislike because they taste really good to me, like sweet and like that.
Like sauerkraut?
Sauerkraut, I don't find to be very sweet. It is.
Oh man, I love sauerkraut.
If you mix it with something that is very salty, it brings out its sweetness.
Yeah, see,
Oh man, I love sauerkraut.
Yeah, I think it's good too.
I wouldn't say it was bad. It's just I don't find it to be very.
Like A ham and sauerkraut pizza? Oh, yeah.
A Reuben is my favorite. My favorite sandwich.
I do like a Reuben. But I think it's mostly for the. I like the bread and that particular. Oh, nice. Keep that.
Right.
And the sauerkraut is just like a tangy flavor, like a sweet and sour candy or something type thing. Where the meat's the sweetness of the candy and the sauerkraut's the punch. I love okra. Okra I find to be delicious.
Oh, okra's great.
The
Especially deep
flavor,
fried.
the flavor of okra is fine, but when it is cooked poorly, it is extremely slimy.
That's true.
Is the texture that throws me off on that.
Yeah, you
That
have
is
to
very
make
true.
it. You have to use the snot of okra as its advantage. Like it's a really good thickener, so you can use it. Like I put it
Sure.
in my chili as my thickening agent because I don't like. I want a thick chili, but I don't want to put like a thickener.
You don't want meat in your chili?
I put a lot of meat in my chili too. Alright, yeah, I can take 16.
Oh, you're already on Java?
Yeah, I just switched.
Oh, okay, I just started another quest.
Sounds good. I will make sure I'm repaired and I will take my level and then I'll head out there.
Well, hadn't I screwed up today, I would have get brigaded with you guys, but you know.
Well, I just found out that beef is 18.
Accurate.
Oh, then I could have taken 15 and get brigaded with you, but whatever.
Pineapple but baked? I like pineapple. I don't know
No.
specifically baked, but I like pineapple most of the time.
I like grilled pineapple.
That's fine, by itself. People who put pineapple on pizza should just all go kill themselves.
No, let's not say stuff like that. If you
I don't
like
know, man.
pineapple on your pizza, it's fine.
No, you're
I
not
feel
It may
human.
like
not
that
be
has
the
like
best, but it's fine.
I feel like that's just trendy to hate on.
No, it's generally bad.
I disagree. I think that like with certain ones, you know, like I'm not crazy about the like the super like whole, like really bad Canadian bacon, but like good Canadian bacon, I could get behind it.
No. Makes your pizza all watery. Makes it sweet. It's gross.
So one thing I like to order is like a good Canadian bacon and pineapple pizza, but then instead of the red sauce, I get the garlic white sauce, and that's really good.
Disagree.
Have you ever had it?
I'm sure.
Beef is eating a lot of pizza.
That's true.
Okay.
Alright, I'm on my way
More than
to,
I should.
On my way to the Sharn.
Well, I have to switch characters.
Oh, okay. Do.
Unless you want to do this epic quest with me.
I mean, it'll be epic regardless. Down!
There's some items I want for Botox that I don't have.
Is it a needle?
A needle?
Well, yeah, you Botox.
Not a needle.
How are you supposed to get it then?
This is not when I parked my car.
Well, I'm not on that character. I'm farming on a different character.
This is not where I parked my car. The raid. Ugh. It takes me all the way back here. Gross. Whatever. Let's just go try. Skip the hated one, the smuggler's safe house or whatever that one's
Smash
called.
and burn.
Smash and burn.
That's the crappy one right at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's not too bad now that they changed it. They reduced the number of like
No,
raptors and things.
it still sucks.
It's still the worst one, but it's not as bad.
I haven't fiddled with it since they changed it.
Also, Shal was telling me if you like open that first door at the beginning and kill some of those guys, and then go the back way, it's way easier.
Oh yeah, the back way is way easier.
Brett loves the back way, I hear.
It's a back door, man.
How do I fix DirectX issue when I have 11 when I change the resolution? I'm not sure. Most of the time, I have not had any problems with the DirectX.
What is the issue?
Yeah, give us a little bit more details, I guess. Oh man, I'm never gonna say this name.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Skidzu City.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Could have been that.
I think that's what we should call everybody. We can't say their name.
That's my name too.
Get on my horse.
That song would make more sense if Jingleheimer was a common last name. I get Schmidt. But I've never met anybody with the last name of Jingleheimer. It sounds like a derogatory Jewish last name.
Apparently they have Urban Dictionary the Jingleheimer into meaning to sing an annoying or catchy song or jingle that gets stuck in someone else's head. But I was looking to see if I could find like a bunch of people named Jingleheimer, but a quick Google search came with none. Oh, dogs do dog things. Gotta love them, they're the best.
What are you up to, Red? Are you on Christmas vacation yet?
I am.
Ho 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 for you. So what are your big plans?
Pretty much taking care of my wife. She just had some pretty serious surgery a couple days ago, so she's bedridden the next 6 weeks. So
Wow, right before Christmas.
well, it's our deductible was already met, and
That makes
I'm
sense.
off for 2 weeks.
I didn't know much about the Sogs then. I'd always heard about Shan's famous towers. Never asked about what
Getting
they
well,
were
getting
doing.
good.
Yeah. Well, I hope she starts feeling better soon.
I was about to find
No,
out.
thank you. She's in a lot of pain right now, but the surgery was a success, and that's keeping our eyes on the goal there. That's open.
Absolutely.
It crashes and tells me there's a problem with DirectX. I have version 11. It's a problem with 9, but it's installed.
You followed the trail of
Are you running as an admin?
into the ruins. The path
That's
opens
usually the
up
first
into
thing
a
I
larger
check is
chamber,
make sure that it's...
and the sound of voices drifts
And
on
are you
through
on
the
a Mac or a Windows PC?
I started Wraith Callers, by the by.
Wraith Caller, okay.
Alright, if I'm level 30 and I'm on the TR back to level 20 for an epic past life, that's an epic heart of wood?
It is.
Yep.
Okay.
They are on sale this week, too.
Yeah, for 42 Hearts of Wood. or whatever they are, seeds.
What do they usually cost?
42.
I have no idea.
I've never bought one out of the store for points because why would you?
Right.
There are people out there, man. There are people out there whose time is worth more than money. There's also like a repair function that you can run. You can get that a shot too.
Yeah, like launch the installer and you can do a repair.
But I've not had a lot of problem with that. You may have to look in the forums.
I don't know. When was the last time that you did a fresh install of the game? Because after it patches a long time, it gets problems like that, and you have to delete it and reinstall. I do that like every 2 years.
Yeah, I haven't had a problem like that, like at all since I got this computer up and running, which is a little more than 2 years ago, I think. We just had our 2-year stream anniversary. I meant to work on a couple of oddball things today that I did not get done.
And logging out, switching characters.
Sounds good. I wonder if it's 16 is a slightly better dagger I could have used.
You pull the lever.
Needs to run the DX12 runtime package from the Microsoft sites. Well, there you go. You can give Titan's option a shot. He sounds confident.
Oh, I lied. I'm 17.
Oh, that's fine. It's even better.
Oh wow. Apparently before I quit last time I created 15 epic parts of wood. Why would I have done that?
Well, there you go.
You were drunk?
Well, well, I have a funny story about drunk DDO.
Is it funny ha-ha? Is it funny hee-hee?
It's funny like, oh my god, that sucked.
Or funny guffaw.
I was in a 2-man guild that I pretty much had almost all the gameplay on, and had almost all the guild renown on the character, and my buddy got drunk, and thought it'd be funny to kick me out of the guild. And it lost just bukus of levels and everything else way back when.
Yeah, that's not so funny.
Yeah.
It depends. That could be funny ha-ha.
It was more like, holy shit, dude, why did you do that? He's like, I don't know, but it was really good alcohol.
Intruders, no matter. You will not deny us our vengeance on the city above.
Oh my goodness. I have a feeling I'm about to get Jatrib murdered if I'm not careful. I've not played this guy in a while, so it's going to take me a minute to remember how he actually works. Been playing Samus pretty much since TR Day last week.
Yeah, except for last Thursday.
Yeah. Alright, you get you murdered. No.
I refuse.
You get you murdered. Alright. Now I'm gonna take this Wraithcaller High Priest and go fight her over here, far away from where the actual bad guy will spawn at the end. And we'll see how she likes to be on fire. Well, she can stand up to her Comet Fall, though, so that doesn't seem very friendly. But I can make her stop casting
The High
spells.
Priestess seems strangely untroubled by her imminent death. My spirit will only make our master stronger. He cannot be evaded.
We'll shrine while
Cannot
we
be bargained with.
are doing nothing else here at the end.
Will
I'm
be
close.
his.
No, that's no big deal. Left my
I don't,
phone
have,
upstairs.
I don't have a horse, so I'm kind of slow.
What can one do with commendations of valor? Anything decent?
Turn them into heart seeds. You can buy +2 stat potions. You can use them for legendary shroud crafting. There you go, I got you a bonus.
Sweet.
Come in, kill 3 barrels. Oh, you know Remnant? It's my birthday.
It is your birthday, sounds like. Alright. Remember, most of my damage comes from fire, so if we're not careful.
Most of my damage comes from the Gimp Force.
Oh,
It's like the Speed Force, but for Gimps.
that sounds effective. Oh no, I have a DDO acquaintance that...
Do you need a Mythic 2 Enforcer's Plate?
I have no idea. Probably...
It's the
maybe?
tank armor.
I probably won't use it. I don't think I have a Mythic 2, but I know I have a bunch of that. You can
Yeah or
use
nay?
it. Nah, you can keep it. It's all yours. I have a friend who I met through DDO, and he's usually a pretty good libertarian, but he has bought in hardcore to this anti-Trump stuff in the last couple of months. Which I also can appreciate, but man, it's like he's drunk the Kool-Aid and gargled it.
Kool-Aid's pretty good. You ever had it?
I have. I'm not a big Kool-Aid
Oh
fan.
no, the horse.
Oh, jam. Difference is you know where you're going, so... What's that quest over here called? Always go in the same, like, little pattern. We can stop and get you a horsey.
Man, I'll do it for you, TR.
Let's see, I think we go this way, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, we gotta go to the horseshoe.
You gotta come where I'm at.
Yeah, I'm on my way. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. They said usually he's got pretty sound and thought out logical arguments about things. And then today he, like, made some comment and I disagreed for, like, on the logic reasons of it. And he's just, like, not harassing per se, because that's not the right word, but he's definitely got the crazies. Where did you end up going? To fighting arena?
Yeah. The thrall of the Fungus Lord!
Oh, see, you still beat me. Outside of my horse, I walk so slow.
I had to use 2 sprint boosts, though.
Well, that's fair.
You enter a small fighting
Alright, have one of
It seems
those,
to be
and one of these,
The ring
and
is
one of
quiet,
these,
and the stands are
and
empty.
one of
A
those.
small
These
knot of
guys
people
have
stands near a
damage
pile
reduction to
of fallen
piercing.
corpses.
Excellent.
Yep.
We're both the host.
Well, they might just have damage reduction. They're all those plant guys.
Yeah. On the plus side, I do have Firewall and Blade Barriers, so hopefully we'll be okay.
Here they come. No, they have some, because I have the ranger thing gives me bludgeoning and slashing also. They take full damage from my stuff.
Oh, good.
Do they have damage reduction piercing though? I think they need slashing, because on my other guy I have bludgeoning and piercing, and they take less damage.
I mean, again, I don't know. I don't want to get into it too much, but now he's like poking
We're
on.
inside of each other. How do you feel about that?
Oh, it feels great. It feels really good. I was telling people that I was playing a game after dinner with you on Saturday called Superhero Fight, I think is what it was called.
Not me.
Yeah, we had dinner, right, on Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, after dinner, I played that game called Superhero Fight.
Okay.
And the idea is that you assemble either a superhero or a supervillain. They had a lot of like really interesting cards, and one of the cards would be like an attribute. So you would be like, say Cthulhu was one of the ones that was gotten, and then the attribute was, but the bottom half is actually Zeus or something. Like you randomly pick a card and that's how you pick your bottom half. So I feel like that's who we were. We were Javabot, but the bottom half was Botox. It was a cute little game.
It's like those uncards where you can like stack them on top of each other. It's like angry beaver and the rampaging unicorn or whatever.
Exactly. It's probably very similar to where they got the inspiration for that from. Yeah, I mean, if there was something that I thought was illegal going on, I would be on the same boat, but I don't know. Personally, I feel like for the shenanigans that are occurring, it is neither new nor is it, nor was it illegal, the things that were asked about. But like I was starting to read his response because I was like, out of all the quote-unquote evidence that they brought forward, there's only one person that had any actual idea what the hell was going on. Personally, and that person said there was no problem, but he had the feeling that there was something going on.
Also, the things that they charge him for with the impeachment are not crimes.
Yeah, they're no real crime.
They charge him with like a fake thing.
Yeah.
Obstruction of Congress. It's like, what is that based on? The fact that he went through the legal process of like, he'd be like, okay, if you want me to testify, get a subpoena.
Right.
And then
people
they were
saying
like,
that they
no, we're
weren't
not
going
going
to
to
come
do that.
unless we got subpoenaed and we argued it in court. Like, come on.
Okay, well that's literally every
following
one
the
that's
law.
ever happened in history.
Yeah, like that's literally following the law. One guy said that he wouldn't come voluntarily, but he would come up to a subpoena, or he would respond, or only go if he was subpoenaed. And they didn't subpoena people. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like they could have gotten somebody to flip if there's actual real evidence. They would have had the opportunity to get somebody to flip that had real insider knowledge.
All I know is Trump's approval rating has gone up 8 points since the impeachment started.
Yeah.
So
Well,
what does
and
that tell
that's-
you about the opinion of the average American?
Well, and that's part of the thing that when I was telling him, I'm like, man, you guys keep this up, I will probably vote that way. Like, I'm tired of it. I feel like I'm tired of the shenanigans that's going on. All these dirty tricks in Washington to try to make the other guy look like crap. Like, non-stop.
Well, also, we could have an election in, like, 11 months.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Instead of like, well, we need to impeach him. Okay, well, you could wait 11 months and let us decide. Instead of the 500 of you.
Again, if there was something, like, obviously illegal going on, like, say, he instructed someone to lie in court, different story. But, like, saying, hey, do us a favor, look into this corruption, I would really appreciate it. Like, then this guy's also like, well, why did the aid go on hold? Like, the aid was on hold before that phone call. But why? Well, nobody else knew about it, so what does it matter? It's the same reason he's always gone on about. He feels like the U.S. is paying way more than their fair share of shit, like always. That's his chief complaint forever. Like, that's fine. All the others were Democrat hacks who have been giving a bunch. Yeah. Well, again, oh, do you need an enforcer's coat for any reason? It's not fancy.
I don't think I do.
Okay, let's take all this then. Like I said, I'm tired of the bickering and the infighting. And as long as they're shooting at him, I feel like they're not shooting at me. That's so I'm like, just keep shooting at him. He doesn't seem to care. He's taking the shots so I don't have to.
The part that really kills me is when they keep saying shit like Nancy Pelosi is like, oh, Trump is ruining the electoral process and all this stuff. It's like, dude, he's been here for 4 years. You've been here for 30. What are you talking about?
Yeah, not even. Or she's like, oh, it's so dangerous, we have to do this right away because it's so bad. And then, like, 5 seconds later in the next interview, well, we've been working on this for 2 years. It's not been a fast process.
I'm not very well versed in epic TRs. I'm about to epic TR back from 30 to 20, and then heroic TR from 20 to 1. As I rebuild my character after the epic TR, does it really matter what I'm throwing shit in, or can I just willy-nilly throw shit in if I'm about to TR?
If you're going to just
willy-nilly, the only thing that matters is the class symbol that you have.
Correct.
Or if you're doing a racial TR, then the race. In which case, it doesn't matter at all.
Doesn't seem like I can change that anyhow.
You can't, not your race.
Sort of.
I'm in my classes.
Right. That's the only thing that matters for a TR from 20 to 1.
Your classes and race. So as long as you don't need to, like, go get tokens or something. If you need to get tokens, then you need
He's
to...
good. He doesn't need tokens.
No, I'm good.
I heard him say something about 20 hearts, but I thought those were epic hearts. You still need
No,
regular hearts.
there are some shenanigans going on. He may or may not have thousands of tokens.
That's past tense, and it was not my fault. Other than I gave my information out. All right, moving on.
Alright, well, we can just let that slide then. I'm merely stating that...
It's like he's like Shaggy. It wasn't me.
My mere point is that...
As a matter of fact, it's a game that some people play to make their character as bad as possible when they epic TR, before they TR.
Gotcha.
You don't need to worry about it.
That's what it seemed like. I just wanted to make sure.
You also don't need to enter your TR cache if you enter your TR from 30 to 20.
Yeah, but I'll be TRing from...
Right. I just mean you can do it afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I still think they need to have a way that basically just, you like, say / remember build, and then it rebuilt, like, has a, do you want to follow your previous track? And you go yes, and it goes boo-boo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Okay, level 1. I'm logging in now. It's about to give me the XP to go to 20.
Yeah.
Okay, having a small panic attack.
I said this.
Yeah,
is,
you go to that girl, the fate shifter girl that's like in the little nether realm floating on the rock.
Members of the Dark Gang.
Yeah, you can do that, or you can go anywhere really. I think.
Well, it puts you there.
Yeah. You know, it's very simple. You.
I was on my own path.
Yeah. There's that video that they did a few months ago, maybe, or maybe longer now. I don't know. It seems like time is going at quadruple speed now. But they did that video, "Stop Making Me Defend Trump," and I feel like that's where I'm at right now. It's like people are misrepresenting stuff, and it's like that's so misrepresented that you're just completely out of.
Like, don't get me wrong, he's an ass, and
Yeah.
I don't particularly care for him, but he is the president, and he is doing an okay job for the most.
Yeah, and I probably, honestly, if it wasn't for all this, like, constantly attacking and, like, if they didn't try to impeach, I probably wouldn't have voted for him. And I'm still not saying that I'm going to, but I'm more likely now, because of all this shenanigans, than I was before.
Yeah, I didn't vote for him in 2016, but I'm likely to do it in 2020.
Right, that's how I feel. And it's because of all this kind of shit.
Yep.
Follow the goblin.
I'm just tired of it.
He may know his whereabouts.
Which is how I feel the UK probably got their voting.
Yeah,
They're probably
they
just
got
tired of it.
Jeremy Corbyn and Brexit.
Yeah, they're just tired of it.
Well, they have the whole immigration issue that they're dealing with too.
Well, not that we don't, but
Well, it's different. Most Hispanics are Catholic. Most people that are immigrating to the UK are Muslim, and it's a different culture.
correct. There's a culture clash for sure. Anna, did you hear that they rounded up like 280 MS-13 people over the weekend and basically shut down like a majority of illegal crime in Long Island?
Wow.
Yeah, like 280 MS-13. Then they say the operations have been essentially crushed, and the crime rate they estimate is just gonna like free fall basically.
There's a safe spot in here, but if you do ranged, you can get up here. For everyone that doesn't know, Samus looks at me.
In the middle of the debris
Yep, on top of the thing.
Yep, the UTUG cannot get you up here.
Unfortunately,
His tentacles are not long enough. He doesn't know how to stand on his hind legs.
Right.
Or hind stumple, I guess.
the door to the west opens. The gnome
I don't know.
scavenger steps
I know that we talk
Uh,
about it a lot, but I feel like politics has become such a big part of the culture that if you don't discuss it, then
You've returned the missing arcane assistant to the gnome scavenger.
people will. Ooh, you need an
Ooh,
extra
gold
garbage
coin.
can.
No, I also pulled one.
To the other trash can.
I need to get a trash can on this guy.
I ended up with like a bunch this go around somehow. I just don't have it. I haven't figured out where I'm going to slot it.
Well, I know where to put it.
Yeah.
Yep. I just need to get a jewel.
Do you want to go up and around to?
No, I don't. I want to
abandoned?
go south to the closest quest.
Okay. You always do that, but I feel like that we always just take forever getting to the other one.
Nope, I'll show you how to go there the quick way.
Also, I don't like this jump. I always feel like I'm gonna get murdered.
We heard shouts from outside.
Swim.
Everyone in the workshop rushed
Maybe. I
out.
don't know if I'd make it either.
Once we got outside, it was impossible to recognize anything. There was fire and wreckage everywhere. I
There was
worried
fire and wreckage everywhere.
Methods are aggroed on you, behind you.
I see it. It's fine.
I saw one of the men in robes burn.
What are they gonna do? Can't touch me.
You're gonna go.
I'm made of fire. No, I'm made of metal.
Yeah, definitely.
Like that guy's look. He's like, here you go. Head on
Foreman
in.
Duras. That guy over there.
The guy who was on the load screen.
Foreman Falgrick.
Yeah. He had very much that same.
He's got like a white Hanes t-shirt on.
Yeah. What's that pose that Will Smith has that they use in all the memes? Like, look at this.
I don't know.
I feel like it was very much that kind of pose.
Call it the getting jiggy with it.
Morv? Welcome to USS Fat Halfling, my friend. Glad to have you.
These sweltering caves have served as a comfortable home for the fiery beasts that inhabit them. But whatever is happening to the magma has left the creatures enraged.
Hope you enjoy the stream.
There, I got some more stuff coming.
Okay.
Okay. Guess you're leaving.
No, I'm right here.
Remnant down here.
Yep. There we go. Now my spells are going to start to land. Apparently not that one, though.
13.
Oh, I forget how many I had.
I made that guy show him his butt.
Nice. 15.
8.
No, Tobrell's right. I did have a slightly different mental picture. Now I'm trying to compete the two. I think it's because I think a lot of it has to do with the voice is a lot softer in real life. Like you put your microphone in a good spot, I think, to make your voice a little bit chunkier.
Chunkier.
Deeper, like I don't know, something. I'm trying though, trying to put your real face over now.
I don't care. You can call me by my real name, so what does it
Oh,
matter?
that sounds terrible. Your name is Beef until the day you die. Good luck, sucker.
The Magma Reaver stands among a throng of other beasts.
I literally have people I've met with numerous times, hung out with, went on vacation with. I still call them by their game names because I cannot put their other...
Your wife was like, I feel weird calling you Beef, and I was like, you can call me whatever.
Nope. His name is Beef. Don't you dare call him anything else.
The Magma Reaver dies.
That's awesome.
Wall of flame it created.
Yeah, it was good. It was good times. I always like seeing everybody.
From the now.
Again, I know that it was a little bit loud there, so I was a little bit more shut down, especially after a long car ride, but it was still cool seeing you. I do really... I still think about that conversation with Dustin. It cracks me up at the end.
I thought that was odd, but whatever.
I thought it was odd
I didn't
too.
want to make anybody uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well, I was like, no, man, I wasn't gonna invite anybody back to your apartment without talking to you about it. But like, I figured I would discuss it with you shortly. He's like, oh. I think mostly he was worried that it was very crowded already.
It's whatever. I just felt like he was like putting me on the spot. Like, what? Are you like inviting yourself? And I was like, no.
No.
No expectation.
No, I was like, no, I think the plan was to have dinner. That's why I invited him to dinner. Like, I don't think there was any greater expectation than
I'm
that.
not trying to like crash your little friend party or whatever.
Yeah. It's like, no, just, you know, Tobrell and I both wanted to put a face to the voice, and it was I figured it was as good as opportunity as any. I don't make it to Kansas City all that often. Tobrell probably makes it even less than I do, so
Construct.
Yeah, I see it. I'm gonna try to zap it.
Shoot
with
second
this.
one behind you.
It's fine. Make this one go bye-bye and... Alright, I got that one to explode. Looks like you got that one to
Did it?
explode.
Yeah.
I just I think back to it and like the reaction was very weird to me from Dustin. I was just like,
Yeah, he's just like yelled across the table, and I was just like, I don't know what the plan is, man. I'm not in charge.
Yeah, I know, man. That if I was gonna invite him to more than that, I would have ran it by you first. I was gonna invite him to dinner. Now I feel really awkward.
I'm sorry, Buxton.
Oh no, it was pretty funny. I also think I think he was a little bit worried because I had invited Quiet John, which is a friend that we both knew, but he didn't make it. So he was like, "Oh, well, you don't have any problem inviting other people to my house, but he's your friend, like you know him. I wouldn't invite a complete stranger to your house."
Especially a complete stranger that you want to refer to as beef.
Yeah, exactly. He's got another name. He did tell everybody. I'm not. It's just. I don't know. I have a hard time once I learn something. It's hard for me to break a pattern. Ham at thee, he says.
Cackles the gnome as he teleports away. The wizard may have turned
Oh wait,
tail and
no,
run.
it doesn't go like that.
The
does it?
whirring device
I remember.
continues to freeze the lava flow.
We did it together with the power of friendship.
Sheltering the flow of frosty air. You can feel warmth seeping back into the cave.
Oh man.
A sign that things are returning to normal.
It's been a long day. I did not take that drive very well last night.
I thought you guys were leaving at like noon.
No, we left. See, we met, we were in Topeka around 5:30ish.
Hmm.
And we hung out there for about half an hour, 45 minutes, and then we headed the rest of the way home. Mary Samuus? That's right.
Was that Nimbin?
I think that was Talab.
That was a very Nimbin thing to say.
Yeah, whoa! World went sideways.
Whoa!
The world turned a weird way for a moment.
Ooh, a red name.
No, MTG Goldfish was wishing people a very happy Nimbus.
No, they weren't.
Not Niv. Nivmus. Like Niv Mizzet. He was playing the Niv Mizzet deck on stream today, so that's what he titled it. I guess he wore like a little Santa suit. Boop. Ugh, I think you're out of range. Tried to mass to heal you. Yeah, Nivmus. I have not watched it yet. I do play. I have a deck very similar to that. I would like to see what he may have done differently, but play it on Arena. I think it's fun.
Forge seems to have left this area mostly untouched. A bloodstained note.
I just like this one too, actually. Not as much as that Slash and Burn, but I just like this one a lot. I don't like anything that shoots a magic missile-like object, but is not stopped by shield.
Alright, I'm about to do a heroic TR to another Inquisitor build, and I need to get a fighter past life. Looking online without me having to do too much in my head because it hurts and I'm not very smart to begin with. Looks like the splits are either like a 10 fighter, 6 rogue, 2 arty, or a 16 fighter, 2 arty, 2 barb. Preference?
I like the first one just because you get access to the rune arm and you get the free rapid reload.
Yeah, I'd have to rehear the breakdown again, but I think the first one was better.
It was 10 fighter, 6 rogue, 2 arty, or 16 fighter, 2 arty, 2 barb.
Yeah, probably the first one also.
And what's my level split? Like, first one rogue for points, second one for arty for rune arm. And
Rogue, arty, rogue, fighter, and then like
rogue at 11 or whatever it is for points.
Rogue wherever you feel like you need points again to play catch up after the fighter stuff.
Yep. Yeah, I would go rogue, arty, rogue, and then after that it kind of doesn't matter, just whatever you feel like.
What you'll do is you'll level up you'll go to the trainer to level up as a fighter, and then you'll decide if you need points, like more skill points, and then you'll take your rogue level instead.
Gotcha, thank you.
And you'll want to like use up all your...
Start with at least a 13 dexterity.
Yes. But Talab's not here, so then ask when Talab's back what starting dex he should have.
Please do. Well, this has got a... It says 10 fighter, 6 rogue, 2 arty, but that's only 18, so I guess 2 more levels into...
Well, that's because he's probably a person who doesn't really care about the last 2 levels.
That's true.
Only.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, they also don't matter. You could do 1 more rogue, that'll give you an extra sneak attack dice, and then 11 fighter. What?
Talab heard the comment finally.
Oh. Where'd you go?
I'm up to the infight. I can't open or unlock that door.
Oh yeah, me either.
So we might as well just
I'm
leave
just
it
used
closed.
to you doing it.
I know. But I can't, so just moved on.
Oh, you didn't pull these things.
I tried. I pulled one. Here, let's run through the blade barrier for a minute. I'll just blade barrier a lot. And...
There, I got it.
Alright, good. So I was pulling what I could. Ooh, that's a lot of the damages. That is not the spell I meant to hit. Alright.
Damages and pajamages are coming down the stairs. You remember that show? Bananas and Pajamas?
No.
Oh, yeah?
I've never heard that before.
Oh, yeah. Look, that's a classic. Look that one up.
Okay. Did you,
it's bad.
Did you see the, there's a little video going around. It's mostly on Twitter so far that I've seen it. But, a dad wraps up a banana to give, like, his... like 4-year-old kid or whatever,
And she like loves it. I've seen that.
She fucking goes insane.
Oh, banana!
Banana! Oh my god, it's a banana! Like loses her shit. It's amazing.
That's a parent that never gives their kids snacks.
Oh no, I remember thinking how awesome that video was over and over again. I watched it
Tape
probably.
it to the wall and become a millionaire.
Yeah. That video was good too, the guy who ate that banana.
Yeah. It's a performance artist. Hungry artist.
Did you buy that banana? No, I just ate it. I was hungry.
Did you just eat that? Yes. Okay, come with me.
Oh.
It's good.
I can dump charisma and wisdom, right?
Oh, I fell in the lava. I might die. Yeah, you can dump charisma and wisdom.
Oh. I followed
Did
you.
you fall in the lava also?
I came after you to try to heal you, and then I was too far gone. How did you ninja around here?
Oh!
Neither of those ways look like a way to make it around. You must have went that way. Alright, I see what you did.
Who knows?
You just keep going for swims in this lava, I guess. Let's go, Horny. Let's go find him. Oh man, leave me alone. Already sticky and covered in goo. Nobody wants this. Fine.
Super Fortress.
Oh man. The alert keeps going the wrong direction, Beef.
Me have a small cadre of things chasing me.
Like, I have a Will-O-Wisp Wraith and like a couple other guys. I'm like, man, I'm just hacking through and they just continuously are getting stronger. Alright, let's see.
Do your dogs run around after they take a dump? Like, a lot?
Not a lot.
My cat, like, runs like his life depends on it right after he takes a shit.
No, nothing
Every
like that.
time.
Nothing that weird.
He just, like, runs back and forth through the apartment.
Oh.
It's like, why are you spreading your stink everywhere, man? Quit it.
I'm letting you know that we made a poo-poo. Tlap says his cat does that too. For the first time in forever, my cat came to, like, hang out with the wife and I. We were trying to take a nap. Came and meowed on top of us.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I've made it in the quest.
Okay,
Good luck to you.
I'll be there before you finish for sure. Come on, just give me the journal.
I hired experts from Moorgrave University at no little expense. They put a name to my problem. Forge wraiths.
Stupid dog.
Spawned by my forge's destruction, controlled by a powerful curse. Those undead creatures had only one wish. My death.
Oh shoot, I don't think I wanted to be in there. I know I can do it from in there, but I think instead I'll just featherfall and jump for a change. And probably die in the process.
How was I that much faster than you? You should have already been there.
I got stuck and had to go a weird way. I'm basically here now.
It's because he doesn't have Featherfall on.
I didn't either.
That. Also, no featherfall.
He was afraid of dying.
Yeah, I had to do a lot of healing.
Nah,
Turns
he
out
just
I was-
run faster.
Turns out I'm made of metal.
Work in this wing. Instead, you see an old woman.
Yeah, you wouldn't have done as much if you didn't have Featherfall on.
Hostile security
Yeah.
drones patrol the
I
pipes.
turned it on.
It
It
looks
only
like
had it
the
on
students
for a
have
little
triggered
bit.
the wing's alarm system.
Only when necessary, like you should.
You teleport
Featherfall is a
the
crutch.
student back to the entrance.
It's not a crutch, it's just... It's not optimal to have on all the time. I know. As Beef would say, it's okay for you to be wrong.
It sounds like something I would say.
You've literally said it to me like 7 times tonight.
No, just once today.
The night is young.
Oh god, I think he went up here. He did, I got him.
Did you get lost?
No? This wasn't... I have a different way, I guess. I don't know. I have to
This
wander.
quest has 2 different ways you can go. It is determined when you enter.
Yeah, I have to wander through this quest a little bit harder than I'd like.
I helped somebody at least farm this one for the wrists when it first came out. And fortunately now I need them.
Isn't that the way it always happens?
Yep.
You teleport the hapless student back to the entrance.
There's a chest over here.
Teleport the hapless student back to the entrance.
If we can teleport people back to the entrance, why don't we just do that to each other?
Dane tells you that
No, don't you dare.
Like same time.
by Forge Security and brought to a holding cell. You'll have to go there to resolve the situation.
I hate that.
You. Go
The
invisible?
air jet can only shoot one person and it always shoots whoever is like not activating it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I know it only shot one person at a time.
Yeah. Remnant.
So I downloaded the new Hellboy movie. I thought maybe I'd watch it in the...
I heard it was not good.
Well, I bought it for like $5 on Black Friday. So it was like basically the process of renting it anyway.
Yep.
So I was like, whatever, it's fine. But I thought maybe I would watch it on the car ride because often...
Because you make your wife drive?
I don't make her drive. She does not like it when someone else is driving. She gets really anxious.
So is she going to be the captain on the bus?
Apparently not. Apparently that's where things are going to even out. We'll see.
She just doesn't have the heart to tell him that he's a shitty driver.
I'm not a bad driver though. I've had
Student back to the entrance.
a total of 1 accident, 2 accidents.
3 accidents.
Well,
And
now
that's
you
what you're
say that.
saying, they
3
weren't my
accidents.
fault.
So one guy backed into me. Another
not an
guy.
accident.
Another guy backed into me.
That's not an accident. That's getting hit.
Yeah, I mean, I was involved in 3 accidents. 2 people hit me with their car. Like I was parked. Or not parked, but like stationary, and they just like drove into me. And then I had an incident where I hit a patch of ice, and I tried to slide off the road, but good, bad, indifferent, something. I was stopped from sliding off the road by by a road sign. For my wife, on the other hand, she has been hit hard enough that they almost flipped her minivan, but she was crossing lanes in like the mall, I think it was, and the person just like was doing 70 miles an hour through the parking lot in the mall and
It's not what it looks like, I swear.
hit her real bad.
Cold and personal voice emanates from the ship.
And there was a motorcycle incident this spring.
Unauthorized crystal removal. Eliminates threat.
There's a couple other ones where she like hit a mailbox and stuff like that. But she just, I don't know, she gets anxious.
I just crit that guy for 1,026.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's very good.
Give him a little shot of Botox, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if I remember right.
Right to the cheeks!
Alright, I pulled this white one like a couple of times.
Like 7 times?
A few times.
Roughly 13 times.
I wanted to shoot.
15 times would also work.
Wanted to catch the blue one and shoot it towards that one. So it should be good there. don't think I have to turn the red one at all.
Nope. Not unless you like to for funsies.
Wee, for funsies.
Do this one enough.
Barrier vanishes.
We did it. You're my hero.
Quickly, Chance says. Unlock the security door so I can get out of here. Careful though. Pulling the wrong
Get outta
lever
here,
will
kid.
summon the authorities. The final clink. Locks holding Chance in his cell spring open. Now to rescue the errant student.
Blessed
escape
vestments.
before he gets you into any
I also got one.
You teleport the
Mythic
hapless
2.
student back to
Oh, I
the
did not get
entrance.
a mythic one, but that's okay. And I'm recalling.
Yeah, double recall and then go to the other one.
Okay.
Oh man, you let that little shit go?
I didn't do it. Samus did it.
I don't want it to fill out the paperwork.
How will he ever learn if you just keep like letting him free?
I don't want to fill out the paperwork.
Well, we have to be able to rerun the quest because it has loot that I want, so I guess we gotta let him go sometimes.
Oh man. You know he's probably got those bracers in his pocket.
Oh, yeah, he's wearing them. He's like flaunting them.
Mm-hmm. Little shithead.
Man. It's just a kid trying to make his way in this world. Just didn't have the experience or the knowledge to be as uber as you.
Knowledge.
He's a bad influence.
Who is?
That little kid.
Come on now. How bad of an influence could it really have been?
Could be bad.
Like, what do you do? Do you teach him how to smoke cigarettes? Hey, here's a person.
You're gonna smoke the whole pack. I still think they had a missed opportunity with these rare encounters. They could have had the Syrian weapons drop from those chests.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Did you see me climb that like a billy goat?
Did you see my horse climb up it?
No.
Are
That's-
you ready yet?
I think he is.
Nope. I'm working on. I've TR'd, but I'm back down to level 1, and I am trying to get there. I'm trying to get it with all that shit out of the bank, and then I gotta drink a pot and take all these XP stones.
Drink a pot, smoke a pot,
I don't think drinking pots help with the XP stones.
make a
Not
pot.
with the XP stones.
Yeah, so you're not... I think you really need to worry about that part.
Are stirring up trouble in these ancient hobgoblin ruins.
Now, if you want to have a pot just to go faster while you're leveling, then that's a different story, but...
It might teach them a lesson.
I was told to drink a pot, so I just assumed. My fault for assuming.
When they notice you, they immediately attack.
You know what happens when you assume?
Asses plus you and me.
Nah, it's just you.
Fine, I'll take all these sweet asses.
Let's do the optional on this one, so it takes like 0 time.
Okay.
And get the ransack.
Boo! Shin back the head.
I like the noise goblins make when they die.
Ah!
Funny little popping sound. What magic card is that from?
Oh man. I know this one. This is not the optional.
Yeah, it is. Where I'm at.
Yeah, where I'm at is not the optional.
Relax. They're just elves.
Another group of doth sift through the rubble.
The shock from Odyssey has that flavor text.
There you go.
I like when goblins die and make a funny little popping sound.
I like the trapper, the flavor text on all the trappers.
Oh yeah.
There was Relax or Just Elves. The Merfolk one was they only wiggle because they're scared. And what was the Goblin one?
Mog catcher. The best flavor text.
They're not worth much, but they're easy to catch. That's what the Mog catcher says.
Best all-time flavor text has to be Root Greevil.
I don't know. The original Werebear was pretty awesome.
Right to bear arms.
Uh-huh.
The Root Greevil flavor text is, it's the root of all Greevils.
The root of all Greevils?
Yeah.
See, this is where I realize I'm not as magic cardy as a lot of other people are, because I don't care what the flavor text is 99%.
Do you know Reparations flavor text?
No.
Written by Mark Rosewater?
Not off the top of my head.
It is, sorry I burned down your village, here is some gold.
It's pretty on the nose. Now, I built a whole deck just to play Reparations, though. It was a commander deck, even.
What's with all these poison pots you didn't set off?
Can avoid things?
Well, you're immune to it, and I'm not, so you should set them off.
My robot senses went off. Or perhaps my robot brothers and sisters did not wish to hurt me.
They're not. They're goblins. They're not robots.
The little traps are robots.
No, they're goblins.
They're very simple robots.
They're Mog machinists.
No, not the people who laid them down. The little contraptions.
They are not robots.
They're
Is a
little
toothbrush a robot?
Sometimes.
Never.
Like the Toaster Rebellion, when it rises up, I'll be fine.
Thank you for clearing out the DOS for me. It was a great help. Those fools had no idea what they were dealing with.
The friendly gnome transformed before your eyes.
I did not get to last very long, did he?
Sorry?
I'm not saying, I wasn't complaining, I was just saying that he doesn't get to last very long.
Now this portal to Kyber is mine. Demons!
The portal to Kyber is mine!
The Rakshasa lets out a shrill gasp. Surprised
oh, never mind. I'm not on my monk, I can actually take full plate.
It's bound to account. You can move that shuriken.
Hmm? What shuriken?
Oh, you said something about a monk.
Yeah, no, I said I have them. I'm not on my monk, so I can pick up the full plate. My strength is so low on Samus that I can't really afford to waste.
It's so low that you can't afford to not have spawn screen.
Yeah, that's.
You know, you could put on a strength item.
It's got a strength item, but I'm at the level range where they spam the oh wait, here's a thingy. Where they spam the strength damage spell.
Alright, you ready to do the one that sucks?
I guess. Do you not just want to skip it as a VIP?
No, we need the XP.
Hey, Tolab, are you banking or are you just taking level 3?
I guess.
I just took level 3. I didn't have enough to bank.
Ordinary city dweller can't afford a simple repair spell, let alone a shield guardian.
I still need like 1,000,000 XP, man.
Earn their living just
Yeah,
as they
it's fine.
always have.
XP is easy to come by.
Ugh, I've already done so much though. I've already done all the House Caneth quests.
Oh man, I love the House Caneth quest though.
I hate them so much, and so that's when the guild was like, "We're gonna do these. You want to go?" I was like, "Absolutely, I do." I hate those quests. I would love to pike them.
I love them. I think they're good.
And they did them on like Reaper 4.
You're all stretching. Well, time to hit the old dusty trail.
Yeah, like I'd rather.
In the distance,
I just skip these things, but that's okay.
massive gears and heavy
Alright, the Suck quest. Alright, did you want to try to open the door first?
Yeah, give me 1 sec.
Don't forget to bind on the boat, Brett.
Ah, Beef was looking up the puzzle.
Cheater.
These puzzles are
You
dumb.
stumbled across a secret room.
It'd be a different story if it was just like touch them or something, but the fact that you gotta like physically jump up and down, it's pretty balls.
I'd like to learn them for, you know, doing them by myself, but
At
I'm
least
pretty
they're the
sure that
same
they
every
are.
time.
I'm pretty sure they're just shroud puzzles, right?
No.
No, because they like some of them go up multiple levels. Like when you click the one next to it, it doesn't just go up one.
Right. Because it'll
Yeah.
take from everything next to it.
You would think
I'd
that
like to
someone
figure
plays
out.
with-
what
Right,
the
but I meant
puzzles
like the
are.
one next to it might be on 1, and when you click the one next to it, it doesn't go up to 2 always. Sometimes it shoots all the way up to like 4.
You'd think the person that plays with numbers like every day, like, would be able to do that one, but for some reason just can't.
Well, it's just a matter of figuring out the number relationship. I'm sure that once you, like, again, if you were not playing it in 3 dimensions, if you were just playing it 2-dimensionally, you would probably be totally
Okay, we're not gonna
fine.
go this way. I'm just gonna pull some guys over
Yep,
here.
it's fine. I'm just gonna throw this and.
Maybe I'm gonna pull guys over here. So we don't get instant dungeon alert when we go around the corner later on
Yep.
the other side.
I understand.
I died in the trap.
Alright, time to go run some Borderlands.
I'm almost ready.
Okay.
Oh, there's a bear trap here.
There's several bear traps there. You ready to go around the back way yet?
Yep. Well, in 2 seconds.
I think I'm gonna end up eating something later.
That's against the credo.
I know, I didn't really have anything to eat until much later than usual. Because I was not feeling well, so I just laid down and ate. But
That's called justification.
my head really hurts right now. I really feel like I need something to eat.
It has to be pineapple.
Oh man, I wonder if I have some pineapple. That'd be great.
Pineapple by itself is good.
I like pineapple in general. I like most fruits.
But like hot pineapple.
Oh,
is
sometimes
gross.
that's delicious.
I don't like pineapple upside down cake either.
I don't like that. I'm not a cake guy. I'm a cookie guy.
Pineapple upside down cake always seems soggy.
That's because it has pineapples in it. Once you get a pineapple hot, they just leak everywhere.
Well, that's the idea. You're turning the pineapple into its sauce.
That's why I don't like it on pizza.
Yeah.
'Cause it leaks everywhere, all over the pizza.
Yeah, you're trying to get the sweetness to run into the sauce, just like the goddamn tomato. The difference is one tastes good, and one tastes like the shit of a 10,000-year-old mummy.
Tomatoes are not that bad.
God damn, they are the worst.
They're not. I don't like raw tomatoes all that much. I will admit, but they're not like. They're not that bad. It's not like a dog turd.
I feel like Eva Braun every time I bite into a tomato is shooting down a load, like, just, oh, Hitler load. That's what a fucking tomato is. So bad. Oh, God. I don't know why. They just do not taste right. And it's obviously something with me and the smell, because Rivington also has a diluted sense of smell, and he says they're the same way. Alrighty. I have broken many boxes and killed many enemies this day.
So I messed this up.
What'd you do?
Did it wrong, is what I did.
Well, you better fix it.
I don't know if I can.
There's a tool apparently that'll unbreak any of the things, but I do not know where it is. Shu knows it because he's broken the thing several times, and I just like, fine, it's your job to be in charge of this then. But it's really just an extra chest. We don't have to get it.
Alright, let's go knock these out.
I'm almost there. Trying to knock everything off the list I was given.
I still ended up going
I
through
thought
and
you were
doing
done.
Korthos because I
Almost.
found them to be faster experience for the time.
Say what?
I said I still ended up going through Korthos.
I probably still will as well.
'Cause I felt like it was much more efficient.
I probably still will as well.
Yeah, but it was a good. It was a different pace, like doing the quest at 3. Oh shit! I almost like lagged into them.
Then we could have blamed you for breaking the puzzle.
Yeah, we weren't gonna let that happen though. Alright, I think I'm gonna go try to murder some stuff the other way. He'll be first. I think he's doing some more in-depth research on the puzzle.
I don't know, I think he's going to get a beer. That sounds more like beef.
Probably also a side effect of doing more in-depth research. I'm also ready to pee, so I'm ready to eat something and pee.
At the same time?
I mean, if there happened to be food in my bathroom right now, I think I could go at the same time.
And just don't mix the two up.
Oh no, I thought about earlier today because I knew the wife was going to want to get something to eat, and so I didn't really have anything. I just grabbed a piece of like a piece of sandwich meat and a piece of cheese, and that's what I ate earlier today.
Yeah.
And I had to use the restroom, and I'm like, you know what? If I was a little bit more comfortable with my heathenismness, I would just go take a shit while I was eating this. But I was like, even I would think I would probably gross myself out. But I thought about it. The thought came through my head: could I eat and take a crap at the same time? The answer was no.
Yeah, my mother's boyfriend does that.
I do not know how.
It's fucking nasty. Well, he's also, you know, a crackhead, so.
Hey, man.
And I say, no, I mean, I say that in the he's literally a crackhead.
Oh, I still say, hey, man. Some heads need that crack in them.
I'd love to put a crack in his head.
Aww.
Actually, I have. I broke his jaw when I was in high school. My mom is literally the only person in the family that likes him.
I guess when it comes to the Jalubs, that's the only thing that matters.
Sure.
Clearly he's got other problems, but... Yep, I had the feeling I was gonna get murdered right there.
And the infant's crying, so I'm out. Till I'd say just run without me, dude. I'll catch up tomorrow.
I'll do a box to you.
I've got a minor XP pot in my share bank. I was looking for the greater ones, but it's not on 1T, it's not on 2T.
I'll look through your characters and find it.
Alright, man. Alright, guys, I'm out. Y'all have a good night.
Have a good night.
I've done it!
You get it?
Get it.
Good job. Did you figure it out, or did you find that other solver?
I found a solver.
I have to get that link somewhere. I said I think
It
oh,
is
God, it's gonna be tricky.
furyflashDDO.com.
Yeah, post it in Sam's Discord in the
No.
video section.
No, I'll just tell you that it's furyflashDDO.com. You can post it.
Spin that shit somebody somewhere. I almost wonder if again if Shu hasn't pinned something somewhere, but I don't remember. Need to make a room that's like solvers and blah blah blah. Put those kind of notes in them. Did it happen to say what game it's from? Because they don't have any original.
What?
Did it happen to say what other game it is from? So like the other one's Mastermind.
It literally says DDO Smash and Burn Dice Puzzle Solver.
Huh. Wonder if they. No, there's no.
It's on, and it's on a site that has DDO in the URL. So. furyflashddo.com.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, that's fine. No, it's just again like the. I was just wondering if it said what game it was outside of DDO. Some places will do that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So all of the puzzles in DDO come from other games.
No, not necessarily.
Pretty much.
There's no rule that says they have to.
That is correct, and that's why I was saying maybe they. I wonder if they invented that one on their own, but I doubt it.
Man, this guy's got a lot of hit points.
Oh my God, they're gonna trip kill me again.
This guy has 9,000 hit points.
I think I'm gonna get back around close enough to my stone that I don't leash out. Maybe. Oh, I might. Okay.
All right. Posted in your Discord and created a room for DDO puzzle solvers and resources.
Oh, sweet. Perfect. Thank you. Somewhere down there is a couple of the tripper guys that are real nasty.
The Raptors?
No, the ones that cast like the trip spell from the
Comet Ball?
like the arties.
Tactical Detonation?
Yeah, a couple of technical detonation guys, but I do not see them now.
They usually wear yellow. I don't see them anywhere.
All I know is I was. Oh, here he is. No, it's not him. He's a smuggler. Yeah, he did it. He cast it. Exploded. I don't know. I have an iron key and a silver key.
You don't need either of them.
Well, I've got him. But I got him. Alright.
Yeah, the Raptors also trip.
I don't think it was a raptor. I think it was just one of those guys exploding on me repeatedly. It was a named guy, and I think his DCs were too high.
Might have been the champion. There's no named guys in there, though.
That's what I meant, champion. Sorry, champion.
That's unusual. Usually we don't get all these guys at once.
Lucky you.
Can you turn undead these guys yet?
I've been trying. I took off my turn undead hat. It looks like I got a couple. And we need to be like super close with this guy, don't we?
No, you just can't leave this room.
Let's see this lady. Now, the living will envy the slain.
Looks like the train is back.
The pain train?
No, well, that too, but the regular train.
As it fades from
The choo-choo. Caught a little bit of voodoo doing this one a couple days ago. I think on Reaper 5 or 6.
Padlock, but the door remains tightly sealed. There's no way around it this time. You'll need a key.
It's pretty fun listening to him holler at people.
As you enter the room, you hear someone barking orders from above.
1123. That's a big boy crit. 11 or 1208.
Those are good numbers.
We are getting there. If only my rate of fire wasn't so abysmal.
Man, this guy could like step out of the blade barrier anytime.
He could. But why would you want to do that?
I don't know, he's only cast like 17 blade barriers in there.
There's some raptors for you to kill instead.
I'm killing him. Oh, perfect. What? He should not have been able to cast spells.
You, stop comet falling.
The leader of the smuggling operation falls to his knees, overcome with pain. Now, to take care of the special cargo they were smuggling.
What did you do? I stand next to this guy. Gravity! Trying to light this.
You hear distressed
Light the
cries
lights.
and the pounding of fists on wood.
I don't know. I got them
The
all.
motion
Okay.
seems to be coming from the antechamber. The few remaining halflings scramble out of this chamber, screaming in panic. The Boromar are gone for good, but there are still forge wraiths to slay. The air grows warm around you as you enter this room. Forge wraiths drift over the old machinery, their rasps growing louder as you approach.
See what kind of danger I can get into. this guy a whole bunch. Or not.
You
Not
have
don't
disabled
stab him
the
at all.
last security mechanism in the system.
The chests are open.
Nice. Hey, they put a ladder up here.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a lot better now. They added an extra gear over here so you can jump to this side easier. They add sparkles to the special cargo so you can find them.
That's not bad.
The last forge break dissolves into a smoldering cloud of smoke. The last
Alright.
of the special cargo crates.
This new merfolk guy is just so meh.
I haven't looked at any of the spoilers.
There's a 2-4 for blue, red, and 1.
You feel a sense of accomplishment
That says
as you
tap,
press the final
add 2 colorless. Spend this mana only to cast artifact spells or activated abilities of artifacts. Equipped creatures you control have flying and haste.
Hmm?
It's pretty meh.
I don't know, it seems very much like what they've been trying to do
last chest.
with
Lieutenant Kane was
merfolks
right.
lately.
Looting this warehouse.
Yeah, it
really
just, I
was
don't know.
worth the trouble.
As far as a legendary creature goes, it's very meh.
See the other little bonuses on who did. Yeah.
Alright, I'm ready for level 18.
Sure.
Are you ready for level 18?
No, I can take 17 though. I'll probably be close to that. I usually don't bank anymore.
Yeah, me either.
But we're coming up pretty close to a fine spot to level, I think. Oh, hello, hit point feet. That's worthwhile.
Did you already do Sharn Part 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's the fighter trainer? He is hiding from me. Oh, out here.
I have a whole bunch of unprepared spell slots, apparently.
I was the last person to leave the office today. They locked all the doors and locked me in the room. Everyone else left at 2. I stayed till 3 o'clock.
Show them how much you care.
Well, I took an hour off Friday instead. I split mine up, one hour each day instead of 2 hours one day.
Oh, shit. Alright, well, I think I'll go ahead and wrap up the stream. I know it's early, but my head is spinning. I want to turn the lights off and grab a bite. So, for those of you out there watching, thank you very much for doing so. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, etc. We'll be back possibly tomorrow for a little bit. I don't want to make any promises. About the plan tomorrow yet. I gotta play holidays and stuff like that pretty loose. Because you never know what the family's going to end up having you do instead. So, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Those of you who are supporting the stream, I very much appreciate it. Don't be afraid to go out there and get yourself some MeUndies. I think there's a sale going on right now even. And, yeah, have a good one. I will try to be back the day after Christmas for a short stream sometime, probably with Remy, hopefully playing the Pokemon game. So, you know, definitely want to follow. Excuse me. Definitely want to follow if you are not already following. All right, everybody, thanks a lot. We'll see you soon. Toops.
Later.